Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time. Yeah, I've been busy working on the car, coming up with stupid ideas, things to keep myself busy. But I thought I'd do a little video today. I bought some, I think they were 20-inch Bentleys wheels, and they were 9J wide, and I bought some rear camber adjustment arms for the back. Obviously these aren't the Bentley wheels. I'll show you where the Bentley wheels are. They are up for sale, to be fair, even though I haven't put them up for sale, but I literally had them all refurbed, new wheels, tyres, and yeah, I didn't even really get to go out in them because those BBSs came up. So they are for sale, or they will be. But anyway, so I had to camber the rears in just to get the tuck, which I did. It was tight, but we did it. But obviously I've got these on now. These are 19s and these are only 8J. And they're just a little bit, I don't know if you can see on the video, a bit too cambery, if there's such a word. So I'm just going to get it on the ramp and see if we can just kind of bring the wheel out a little bit more. I've got 15mm spacers on these as well, front and rear. So yeah, let's get it on the ramp, and I'm hoping I can just adjust the original camber adjustment on it and not the actual camber bar that I fitted, if that makes sense, just for ease, because I think there's 3 nuts on them, and I don't know, I'm no mechanic, but as soon as I touch one, the whole lot just goes the opposite way, and it takes me about an hour to get it all set up again. So I'm hoping I can just adjust the original camber adjustments on the arms just a little bit, just to bring the wheel out at the top a little bit, but hopefully still get that tuck. So yeah, I'll just get it on the ramp now, and I'll bring you back in a minute. The only problem with this ramp, you've got to get it spot on, otherwise it just don't fit. I hate this bit. Okay, God, I hate that job. It's so nervous, for me anyway. So we're on the jacking points. This is the underside of the car. I know you probably saw it when I was doing the exhaust. Actually, just talking about the exhaust, I know I should have done probably a video on it, but my God, was this fucking hard to do. So I basically took the cats out and trying to get the nuts undone from up there. Oh, that was a nasty ass job, that was. But luckily we did it after about 30 extension bars and a prayer. We got there in the end, with the help of my father-in-law, to be fair, bless him. So yeah, sounds great. With my old man ears, my ears ring like hell, but you don't buy these cars for them to be quiet. Well, that's my theory. That's how I justify it. So yeah, right. Back to the issue. I don't know if you can see, but got a bit of camber going on there, which is as expected because I brought the adjustable camber arms. I don't know if you can see, just there. But my theory is I don't want to mess around with them because they took me fucking ages to set up. So somewhere up there is the original factory adjustment. So I'm hoping to just bring the wheel just slightly out a bit. But my theory is, I've not done it before. You guys might know or already know the answer to this. But I think I'm gonna air out on the back, which allows me then to get the jack. And then I can then jack this up. And hopefully that'll give me the, because I've done it before and I've jacked the car up and it's then started taking the car up off the ramp, which I shit myself and aborted the job. So my theory is if I let the air out of the bag, so essentially it hasn't got a spring, and then I should be able to then jack that rear arm up and the wheel should hopefully just tuck itself up there, and that's kind of how I'm going to try and get the perfect fitment, because at the moment I just think there's a bit too much lean going on. But yeah, fronts of, they've got 15mm spacers on as well, which they needed because when I originally fitted them they were touching the caliper. So we'll get that done, and then I'm going to do a maintenance wash on it as well today, so I kind of go through the products that I use. I mean, they're all pretty much the fucking same if I'm honest, but as long as you get good results, that's all that matters. And so I'll do a video on that as well, and yeah, we'll and then I'll talk to you about the opening rear quarters that I did. Again, I should have done a video on that, but it's one of those jobs where, is it going to happen? Will it work? I haven't really got time to video it, and you know, you're just pinching a few hours here and there after work, and before you know it, you've done it. And so yeah, I'll explain how I've done that, and I've done it to a few cars as well now. Mark IV Golf. I've done it to the VW Bora, the 2-door one. In fact, they've had electric motors fitted on theirs. Of course they do. It's just to make my job a little bit more harder, but to be fair, the end results were amazing. So yeah. Oh, and I bought myself some Valio rear lights. They were a pig to find as well. But Facebook Marketplace, 350 quid. I had to drive down to London, so it was about a 2.5 hour journey. But I think they were 12 months old with a date on the back of the light. So I was really happy with those. Although I wasn't planning on buying them, but once you've got something in your head, that's it. You've got to have it. So yeah, right then, let's crack on. So yeah, I think I can afford. I just need it to come just slightly out a little bit. But then again, I don't know. Maybe I can afford to come out a few mil. But let's give it a go, and we'll see where we go. But basically, it don't look bad, but I think it could look a little bit better. I did mark it, it's just right Focus, focus. Come on. Basically, there's that nut in there. See it? So I just need to twist that, and hopefully I'll just bring the wheel out ever so slightly. That's the plan. That's my easy route. Okay, so it's an 18mm nut at the top, and then I think it's an 8mm nut in the middle of that. I can't remember, but let me show you. You probably already know all this, but so you got the bigger nut, which you have to undo. That's an 18mm, and then there's like a nut in the middle of that one, and I think that's an 8mm. And then you can then untighten that middle one then, and then that in turn basically cambers the wheel in or out. So I'm kind of turning it to unlock it, and it's cambering the wheel out. I've just seen it at the top, so I don't want to go too much. So what I'll do now, I'll just put the jack back on and then just see where we are with the wheel. Try and take a measurement so then I can do the same on the other side, and then when I'm happy, we can lock it all up, and then we can go to the next things that we need to do. Okay, so basically I am too far out now. So what I don't want to do, I don't want the arch rubbing on the tyre. It's just like that. Because otherwise that's just going to wear the paint down, and then it's going to cause all sorts of issues in the future. Rust, everything like that. So I just need to bring it back in a bit. I mean, it'll probably pop over, but I don't want to risk it. It's too nice of a car to start messing around and rubbing paint, etc. So let me plonk it back down, and then just bring it in a bit, and then we'll give it another try. I've tightened it all back up, and I'm pretty happy with where it's sat. I mean, we'll see when we get it down on the ground, but it's not as bad. My only concern is just this bit here, where there seems to be like a bit of a bracket and a bolt there, where the bumper attaches to the rear quarter panel. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. If not, I'll have to get back on the ramp and adjust it, probably back to where it bloody was. But for now, I'm happy with that side. So I'm just going to grab myself a measurement, and then hopefully just do the same on this side. But I do seem to find that you mess around with that wheel and you do exactly the same on that side, and it just it's not quite the same. Like you get more gap this side or more gap that side. Same with the front. It's probably because it's a write-off, but who knows. But yeah, let me work out how I'm going to get a measurement. So I'm a good 10mm out than I am on that side. So let me just repeat the same on that side, and then I'll bring you back. I think that's it. Got about the same measurements on both sides. 300mm from the back of the inside of the wheel to the same point on the chassis. So I'll lock this one up now, and hopefully it should be good. If not, I'll have to go back on the ramp, but that ain't going to be today. Oh, my old man needs. Right, let's get it down. What I'll do is I'll get it off the ramp, and then we'll just have a play with the air, and hopefully I've made it better. If not, I'll just have to take it back to what it was. There you go. It's a little bit better. There's still a bit of room under there, but it was just more this tyre wall here. It's not so cambery. Is that such a word? Anyway, I think that's a bit better. Right, let's get it out now, and because it hasn't been washed for a few weeks, it's filthy. Is anyone else noticing we're just having so much? It's not even rain, it's like fucking dust rain. Oh, these are my opening rear quarters. Don't know if the boots. No, of course it's not. That is probably my best mod I've done on the car. I love those opening rear quarters. And then finding these. Right, let's get her out, and let's give it the wash it needs. Right, these are some of the products that I use, just in case you might be interested. So we've got the Auto Smart snow foam. Oh no, that's the snow foam. And then the Auto Smart shampoo. They're brilliant products, to be fair. So, got my guns. This is where we chill, hide from the customers. So yeah, I'll use these. So I'll get set up, and there she is out there, well overdue a bath. There she is. All dried. Bit of tyre shine. I think that's what takes the longest. It's just drying it all. Getting in the doors and it's sitting better at the back. Just in time for the rain. Oh, and I'll show you, I've got some magnetic plates for the back and the front, just in case you don't know what it is. R32 Mark 5. Alright. I'll show you the rear quarters. Homemade. They haven't let me down yet. I haven't got the balls to drive with the windows open. Can't see any harm being done, but either way, it's not really meant to be there. But show windows, we call them. And then the same on that side as well. So these are the obviously number plates, and then at the back, don't know if you can see, I can't remember the name of them. If I remember, I'll put them in the link. But you see, you get magnets to go on the inside of the bumper, and then obviously magnets to go on the back of the number plate. They do give you some material, but it's pants, to be fair. So this is like a leatherette material that I stock here, so it's held up well, to be fair. And obviously you can't see it from behind, so I'll show you how it works. Just fucking stick it on. Number plate, car, and then you just make sure that it's all lined up, and that's it. And then the same for the front. So I've just got some magnetic plates behind here, and you really have to position them well, because I just thought you just plonk them anywhere and then you plonk the number plate on. But if you don't get it in the right place, it's the type of magnet that draws to its own, how am I going to word this? It basically, if you don't put it in the right place, your number plate's skeweth, which is how I did it the first time. So you've got to be real accurate where you put the magnets, otherwise your number plate's on the piss. So let me just go and grab it. Again, just make sure that it's all nice and clean, because otherwise if it's dusty, it will scratch your paint. Shit with the number plate on, but there you go. It's a nice addition. When the plates are off, it does look a hell of a lot better. All ready to sell her now. Only joking. Okay then, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I haven't done one in ages, but it's just been busy with work, but yeah, it's nice to do one again. Whether it's interesting for you, I don't know, but if you have watched it, appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.